Hello and welcome to another LEGO review, Marvel Superheroes Set 76037, Rhino and Sandman super villain team up. Thank God it's not Sandman and second Green Goblin and Venom. that would really suck. Anyway, the highlight of this set for me personally would be the Iron Spider. The new sort of Spider-Man armor done by Iron Man, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, top of the box right there. Showcasing the figures and the crappy super jumpers. They're crappy. And back of the back showcase some of the action sequences and bits you can do with this set. I got this set for 370 Hong Kong dollars. You can just translate that in Google if you want to know exactly how much that is. Inside there we have the Spider-Man / Ant-Man comic book. I already had a quick look at this in the Ant-Man review, so you can check out that video for that. Inside as well are two instruction manuals. Quick look at the first page there. You got Spider-Man and the guy driving the Rhino armor. This is the newer version of Rhino where he's not actually a big Rhino guy. He's in a suit, battle armor of Rhino. And book 1 ends with half the set actually, and book 2 starts with the Iron Spider and starts with the third bag of the pack. And so the third bag is just on the other side of the tower mostly, and right at the back of this booklet has a few sticker sheets. It's got a mini showcase thing just like on the same in the back of the box. It does have a parts guide right here. Second page of the parts guide right here. It has an advert of Marvel Avengers video game coming soon in 2015, and the game will come with one of the Iron Man suits, the bigger Iron Man suit, a different mark, which someone's already selling for $360. There's a LEGO shop in Hong Kong, and he's got a Facebook page, and he's listing just the figure for $360. So he can go F himself, right? Because you can get the game for that price that will come with the figure. So essentially getting the buyer to buy the game for him for free, so he can probably sell off the game without the figure separately at also a relatively high price and make another extra profit, so he can screw himself. Inside here is also a sticker sheet, which again, as always, I have not applied to the set until after I film these reviews. No exposed flames, caution, lots of sand and dirt bits. Right, so we can quickly take a look at the actual set piece. First we have the Rhino suit. Looks like he's taking a dump. Anyway, there he is, Rhino suit. I only picked this up recently because well, I didn't have extra cash to pick it up, so I couldn't review it right away. I had to prioritize and select certain things to review and give up certain things. So now that it's slightly cheaper, because LEGO sets usually get a bit cheaper when there's still quite a lot of stock. The first week and first few weeks is usually when it's pricier. It'll go down a little bit, and when the stock ends, like when they stop producing these, and that's when the prices will start going up again until indefinitely. So anyway, here's the Rhino. The legs are okay. I don't like this too much at all. In fact, I don't like this at all. It's okay when this comes down and looks like it's got a visor thing going on. We're not looking at the Rhino figure yet, but we can stick him in here. So you just put him in there. I mean, function-wise, the Rhino works fine. Close this up, close this down. So function-wise, this thing works fine. All the joints got these ball pegs and stuff. It's totally fine. This bit might be a little bit loose and fragile, I think, but it's okay. The whole thing moves okay, like do. You got one joint there, one, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 joints in total, and here's a quick look at the back. This suit is, like I said, just kind of boring. It's boring, and I just don't like the design of it. It just feels ugly. Doesn't feel high tech enough. I don't like it. Like I said, I much rather have an actual Rhino character instead of the one that reminds me of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, which was fun, but it was a stupid movie. But at least I did find it fun, I'll be honest. And these bits here, I don't know why. I guess this is meant to be little bumpy bits on a Rhino's legs, but it's just, what am I supposed to stick there? Yeah, I don't like the Rhino suit at all. To be honest, the more I look at it, the less I like it. But anyway, we have the actual base to look at, which is thankfully much more fun, much better. So with the super jumper thing, we have a few things here to do. So you can, if I move this down a little bit, you can see the red plate there and the red plate there. So if you hit that, the web comes up. You hit that, this sand pit opens up, and there are 4 gems inside just lying there that Spider-Man can, I guess, rescue from Rhino and Sandman. So you got those 2 things going on. The whole visual design of this set is pretty good. I like this whole base thing going on. The whole aesthetic of it is quite nice, so I'll give it that. I just don't really like the Rhino suit. Other features here, you have a little handpiece there for Sandman's giant hands. Each, 3 fingers and a thumb. Same on this side, you got 1 thumb and 3 fingers. So it's on the little rotating plate there, you can move. And each finger is, you can move that. So I'm just going to do that. Give him a middle finger. Kinda. Sort of. Maybe. So you got those going on. You can also move this little crane here. Move this forward a little bit, so you can spin this around, and this boulder will knock on the web if it can. Little thing, no detail here. Even though there's a wheel here, the string is actually not attached to this wheel. All that there is, this rope here is attached to this pulley bar. So you just pull this back and it pulls the rock up, and that's it. So no rotating or spinning going on. At first you might think, well, that design kind of doesn't make sense. Kind of ruins the whole effect, but it's actually much easier to play with. Because you can see I just have to do that and the rock comes down. I just have to do that and the rock comes up. And distance is good enough, so I have no complaints with that whatsoever. So this thing rotates just fine. And one of the remaining features is throughout this entire building, just look back quickly. Whoops. Okay, you're supposed to apply some of the sand textured stickers to these grey bars here, and there's a few of these attached to a single stud. There's one there. There's this one, and this one here. So they've got 3 of these bars attached to these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 of these places where you can plug these in, which will show some like sand effect going on. And so that's the gimmick. And these fall down quite easily. So that's the gimmick. You can put these anywhere, and Spider-Man can jump into one of these and will probably smash them over. So you can do that. Oh, and then they're falling off a bit too easily. So you might want to attach them to one of the more secured bars, and so they don't fly around all the time. So you have the Rhino here in the middle. Like, I don't like the Rhino armor suit too much, but you can put them in there, and it does make for a pretty decent display piece. Like, as a complete thing, it's pretty neat. The Rhino on its own, it's pretty lame. So we can take a look at the figures. We have Spider-Man here, which is almost identical to all the previous superhero Spider-Man figures. The only difference really here is that he actually has a two-tone feet now. One of the newer bootlegs did try to copy this by just printing random red bars on the leg, and it looks absolutely ugly. But here, with the official one, you actually have 2 colors here. Finally, Spider-Man has boots, and I think it does look pretty cool. And the good thing is you can actually take this off, put this on the original Spider-Man movie Lego sets, and you can definitely have fun with that and give him some boots. So that's cool. The only nitpicky downside is that the red coloring on the suit doesn't quite match the red coloring on the legs. The red coloring does match the head coloring, but it's a matte color and not shiny, so there's a whole slightly different effect going on. Look at that. Next we have the guy in charge of the Rhino thing. He has a clone trooper head. They didn't even bother giving him a new face. So that's just lazy. So I'm going to say he's actually a clone trooper. Or Jango Fett, or Boba Fett, whatever. He's a clone trooper. And his suit reminds me of John McClane from Die Hard. So if you give him a Bruce Willis head, he'd be pretty much Die Hard. So he's clone Die Hard. He's a clone John McClane. McClane, not McCain. McCain's a dumbass. Here's the Sandman, which actually it does have a really nice effect here with Sand, changing his suit. It would be nice if they did give us an extra body with just a green thing, and maybe some brown pants, so he would actually look like him, like his human form. There's a little sand hammer here, and I guess the whole idea is you can plug him anywhere on this box, on this set, and he'll just be part of the sand. Quick look on the back. The sand effect is also on the back. You got a cut off of the belt, which is pretty nice. It does have a second, more calm face there compared to the "I'll get you for this, Spider-Man" face. So got that going on. Finally, we have the Iron Spider. Does have that backpack claw thing, but I'll plug that on him afterwards. That gold print on the back, it is nice, but it does look like it's a bug face sticking his tongue out like "nee." So try to unsee that if you can. Nee. That's funny. The front design is very simple, however I do like it. It's simple but effective, and I think it looks really nice. Like I said, he comes with the giant spider claws that go on his back, which is a simple build. Just a neck piece with this round. With this block, just plugging the 4 different claws, which are soft-ish material. So kids are still, actually no, they're pretty hard, so kids do be careful. I mean, the pointy bits aren't that pointy, they're a bit blunt, so it should be safe enough. Anyway, you got these 4 claws here, they can turn a little bit. So he's got that going on. And if you really want to, you can just flip them around. I'm imagining that's the easy way that these claws will help him climb around different buildings and stuff. So again, he's got that going on, so that's pretty cool. Stand up straight. Alrighty then. So that's that for the Spider-Man set. Look, when I first saw this, I did really want it. I think it's got some good characters in here. Highlight, of course, is Iron Spider. He's a very good figure. It's a new suit. Second figure that I like is the Sandman figure. That's pretty cool. Sandman figure is definitely nice, and it's new. Again, a new figure to this set. I almost forgot there's also a single Spider-Man web, of course. That there. Next, despite the Rhino's armor being kind of lame in my eyes, I don't like it too much. The actual body print, despite the clone head being lazy, is a pretty nice body. There's a lot of details going on the body there, and in that sense it's a pretty good build. And finally, the Spider-Man figure, despite being in the same prints over and over and over again, it does have one new feature of the different colored legs, and I think that's a good update. Like, it's definitely a good update to go with this set. For example, if they gave us a completely new Spider-Man suit and the leg thing, I would be like, oh, I wish I had the 2-color leg for the original Spider-Man suit, because I have all those Spider-Man suits, but all of them have a single colored leg. But no, so this is a good compromise. However, if they do release any more Spider-Man sets, Spider-Man needs to have a different suit because it's getting boring as hell. Or don't include Spider-Man, have a different hero to go in there, like the really good Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Or maybe give us an official Scarlet Spider. Please, no more normal Spider-Man figures. It's really boring by this point. But here, it's a good transition period, so that's fine. The actual set piece, the construction site looks good, fits the theme, it's colorful, it's fun. It's a very nice build. The armor's a bit meh, but kids should find enough funness with it. It is a solid build, it doesn't fall apart or anything, so even though I don't like the aesthetics of it, technically, it is a good build. So all in all, while this thing does look quite intimidating, the box is quite big, it looks like it's quite a big set, it's not really that big of a set, it's actually quite a small set. It does take up a bit more space because the build does span out a little bit, but in terms of the amount of bricks you get in there, and the overall size still isn't too big. So this is actually a relatively small set. I just think that the box is a bit too big for it, and they could have done with a box much smaller. Phew, so overall, if you like Spider-Man, definitely check out this set. If you like the Marvel superheroes in general, I'd still say check out this set. You got some new villains here. This is not enough. I'd say that the villain count is okay with the Marvel superheroes, but you never have too little villains, because you always get the same few heroes, and they're battling more than one villain all the time, so you need more villains. So yeah, this is a pretty good set. I guess if I really want to nitpick, I would like to have some pure Sand minifigures, like he summons up to fight Spider-Man. That would be really cool. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, the subscribe button, and also leave a comment below what your favorite Spider-Man villain is, what Spider-Man villain or character you want to see in minifigure form soon. And if you want to support this channel even further, you can head over to the Patreon link and make a little donation there if you'd like to show your support, or just leave ad block off. I would appreciate that a lot. You can also check out this channel for many other Marvel superhero Lego sets, as well as knockoff bootleg Lego. Some are good, some are bad. You can check out which ones are good or bad, but they're definitely all way cheaper than official Lego. Finally, take care, have a nice day. Whew. I'll see you soon. Bye bye then. Oh, and of course, with great power comes great responsibility.